Hey guys, so I am just going to do a quick video on my rotation. I had a guildie ask me what my rotation was, and it's kind of different now that I got my four-piece tier 8 set than probably what he's doing since he doesn't have that yet. So the main thing that is different with this four-piece tier 8 set is that I am using Moonfire a lot more than I used to. Also, I switched out my glyphs. In my glyphs, I am using Glyph of Starfire instead of Glyph of Focus because I have that chance to have an instant Starfire cast. I have this Glyph of Starfire, which increases the duration of Moonfire with Starfire. So I am using Moonfire more than normal. Used to, like last phase, you would only use Moonfire when you moved. So if you were moving to get away from something, you would cast it. So right now, in phase 2, what my opener is, it's pretty much the same. The only difference is that I add in Moonfire. So I want to pre-pot Potion of Wild Magic. So that kind of gives me a little bit more spell power for my Starfall. And a little bit more crit to get my lunar procs going. Hopefully my lunar to proc. So what I do is I pre-pot, I cast Fairy Fire, I do my Insect Swarm, I do my Moonfire now, cast my Trance, and I do my Starfall, okay? Then I start spamming Wrath. And there's a Loon's Wrath, which is the four-piece tier 8 set. So I want to try to keep my Insect Swarm up as much as possible. Whenever I do get my Lunar Eclipse, I usually will proc my Gloves, my Haste buff. And I just spam Starfire until my Solar Eclipse pops. And then I spam that. When your Loon's Wrath from your tier 8 set procs, use it right away. If you try to wait for a lunar eclipse, you are likely to miss it because as long as your Insect Swarm is up, you have a chance of it proccing. So even if it's already up, if you don't use it, it'll proc again, and then you just missed out on an instant cast. So yeah, that's really it. Just the same, pretty much the same rotation. Use your Starfall on cooldown. You know, the only thing you gotta kind of watch out since you're not using that Glyph of Focus to make it smaller. So yeah, easy enough. Make sure when you're not in a lunar phase, you put up your dots. Obviously, here now without all these raid buffs and stuff, I'm not critting as much, but in a raid, that Loon's Wrath procs a lot more. So I'm getting a lot more use out of that Starfire glyph and using my Moonfire. But like to the guildie who asked, he asked what he needs to be doing is don't use your Moonfire unless you're going to be running. Don't put any dots on during any lunar or solar phases. Use your Starfall on cooldown, use your Treants on cooldown, and yeah, you'll win. It's easy. Boomkins are super fun. Alright, thanks for watching. If you just hit 80, don't be discouraged if you are not top DPS. You will run out of mana very fast. So as you get more gear, more crit, and all of that, you will be topping those DPS charts. So yeah, just wanted to throw that in. Thanks.